Let's call this special meeting of Nelson Fiscal Court to order. This is a special meeting for two purposes. I added a little second item to our agenda to make it worth our while to be here. The first is the second reading of the 2016 property tax rates you guys have approved on first reading and advertised for second and adoption. If you'll remember, we would have had this done a few weeks ago, but there was a glitch in the advertisement process. Entertain a motion to approve on second reading and adoption on the tax rates. Motion by Jeff Lear, second by Jerry Hahn. All approved, say aye. Aye. Disapproved? The motion will carry. Next, I want to discuss, and I put this on the agenda. I sent a copy by email, I think, to you. Okay. Thank you, Margaret. She saved me because some people claim they didn't get it. Just pass it around. This is a World War II memorial, I guess, monument we want to put out here on the east side of a courthouse. There's a Vietnam monument already with the names listed. These are the names that Dr. Harry Spalding, myself, and the American Legion Post 121 have put together of folks that have that gave their life in World War II, actually spelling them out. There's nowhere that we know publicly that these names are listed.
How was you able to come up with those names?
Through the Kentucky Standard in 1946 did a story on the names, and then Dr. Harry over the years collected data in regards to it, and some of it has come from the military itself.
Okay. Just curious.
And we're going to actually leave a couple little spaces at the bottom, just in case there's somebody, that did, that we just couldn't find or didn't hear about. But if you go by, I went back, and let me pass this around to you guys. This was in our budget. Remember, if you remember talking about that or not?
Yes, I do.
$12,000 in our budget for the project. This is the story in 1946 that lists the guys. I think there was a few added later. That standard goes back to 1935 in the hard copies, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how far back does it go with the
I don't know
microfilm?
how far back it goes. It goes way back.
But that's where some of the data came from. And that's a very interesting way to put it all together. But that's where they started. Dr. Harry did that a long time ago. And what I've asked, this will be basically a tombstone type of material. Barn,
Yes,
right?
it'd be granite.
Granite. It'd be it's United States granite.
Everything but the jet black. All the craftsmanship will be done here in the
Yeah,
United States.
right.
But the jet black,
The
America
silver
just doesn't have it. It's just not, it's just not here.
But the American craftsman will put it all.
Oh, yes, and all the
We'll make
gray,
sure that was.
all the gray will come from here in the United States and everything. And all the craftsmanship will be done here.
The detailing will be done. And I think he said down in Georgia somewhere.
Yes, that's Elberton, Georgia.
Was the jet black an insert?
Well, the center panel with the names on it, get really great detail with laser etching. It just shows up on that jet black. So, that's just why it's so popular. It shows up so much better. And the inserts that'll be laser etched will be jet black inserts. And here in America, there is an American black, they call it, but it's got a lot of gray swirl in it. And your etching just don't show. It's not real readable. So, that's the only thing with that. We just have to get the jet black from overseas, but all the craftsmanship, will be done here in the United States.
And what I'd ask this court, I also work with more of an artist type of person with some limestone, and it was almost identical in pricing wise, but this was more in what we've already got out here. When you go outside, you'll see the Vietnam, it's got the names.
Yeah, we'll look at it this morning.
We really, somewhere along the line, also need the other wars in our community, somewhere along the line where, I don't know if anything's got World War I people and veterans that lost their lives. So if we can continue on this road in the next couple of years, I think it'll be good for the community. What I'd ask Fiscal Court is to allow me to go ahead and order this monument so it'll be ready for hopefully Veterans Day, some type of November ceremony.
Ain't much time.
90 days.
He told me he could probably get it done in 60 days.
I asked him the other day, because
Okay.
he couldn't be
If
here,
not,
he was out of town.
don't worry about it.
I mean, if there's any way possible, we will.
Don't worry
But,
about it.
I mean, he says, 90 to 120 days, because I figured that was gonna come up.
But it'll be back for Memorial Day.
I mean, if there's any way we can, we will, but I can't promise you that.
And the price is $12,000. Everybody okay with that? And American Legion's gonna kick in some monies. Post 121 is working towards the goal of some money. They don't know how much they can contribute toward it.
Now, one thing, Judge, we had talked about probing that out there to see how deep it is. Pat wants 24 inches. Now, I'm assuming that you all talked that you were gonna use your people to bore a footer if need be.
We didn't get into those details, but we will.
We want as heavy as this is gonna be and as big and everything. I'm just gonna be sure that that concrete out there,
It's not 24 inches, I can tell you that.
well, that's.
It will sit there for a park bench.
We want 24 inches.
Over here on the you go outside, you'll see where a park bench was intended, and that's an ideal spot for this. But we'll work that out. That's no problem.
What do you need?
I need a motion to approve to purchase this from Kentucky Monument at $12,000. Motion by Bernard Ice, second by Jeff Lear. Any further discussion? All approved, say aye. Aye. Disapprove? Motion will carry.
Just curiosity, who put the Vietnam War memorial out here? I don't know, I'm just curious.
I don't know if you remember when they redid the courthouse, it was
Yes, sure.
towards the front a little bit more, and when they redid it, they actually moved it back a little bit further. That was way before my,
I think somebody ran over it one night, didn't they?
I don't
Knocked
know.
it off.
I don't know.
Pat Overage.
Any motion to adjourn?
Yes.
Motion by Sam Hutchins, second by Jerry Hahn. All approved, say aye. Aye. Disapprove? Motion will carry.
That's a new record, 9 minutes, 8 minutes.